The next one is not going to be one of our five either, because you and I are diametrically opposed on this. Baltimore at San Francisco. San Francisco is a 5.5 point favorite. It's Monday Night Football. Executive decision. San Francisco 49ers.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm saying it.
No.
Yeah. I know you hate it. It's as
Hate
chalky
it.
as it gets.
Hate it.
But dude, this team is dominant. I don't think we are fully recognizing how dominant this team is, how well coached this team is. We're blinded by a 3 game losing streak in the middle of the season when they were without two of their most important weapons, Trent Williams at left tackle and Debo Samuel, who does everything on the field. And I'm telling you right now, this team, when they are healthy and everybody is playing, which is what they are now, and they haven't been like that for Kyle Shanahan in 7 years of coaching, they're undefeated this year, winning by an average of double digits, dominating teams, dominating good teams. Doesn't matter who they are playing. They are not the Cowboys. They are not the Eagles. They are not the Bills. They are not even the Ravens, who have struggled against bad teams and good teams when healthy. This is a team that is so good. We are going to talk about it in historic proportions when the season is over and they have won the Super Bowl and Christian McCaffrey has been named the MVP. Go Niners.
And
Accepted.
that's all those reasons I just gave you is why you need to bet the Ravens here. It's just the hype is out of control. Like, what are we doing here? Evan maybe can put in our chat, but I know he put a stat out about anytime Lamar's been a dog in this kind of position, performs well. Me and you, I'll never forget this. We bet on the Chiefs against Lamar. Lamar might have been a 4 point dog or a 4.5 point dog, and it literally landed on five. Like we covered by half a point with the Chiefs, and that might have been his first year as like a full-time starter. So, okay, here we go. Lamar's a dog, 11-2 ATS, Chad. Like this is just a spot you take. You take Lamar in the spot, especially against a team like this. Is just so hyped up right now where the 49ers are really good. Everything Chad has said is so true, where it's like not only do you have all the talent in the world on the offense, they have the quarterback. Like Purdy is so much better than Jimmy G ever was in his career. And it's only his second year, or I guess I should say his first year as a full-time starter. It's incredible. It really is incredible what this kid's doing. It's like Shanahan's dream scenario. Like he has this guy who, you know, all of his weaknesses, you just don't see it in the league. Like the things he did so bad in college, they somehow fixed it in 2 years. Like him making bad reads, him forcing in bad throws. Like even his 50-50 balls downfield, he's putting in a position where it's like either his receiver is going to get it, like he's throwing it to his outside shoulder, or no one's going to get it. Like it's incredible how well Purdy's playing. As I hype him up here, this is why you take the Ravens. Like it's a battle tested team. They're a team that have played in a ton of really close games. I mean, I just went through while Chad was talking. The 49ers, Chad's right. Like, other than those 3 game skid, they basically have dominated and blown out every team they've played. Like, they've just been dominant from week one all the way to now, week 15. So I get where Chad's coming from. I just think it's too big of a number. If this gets the six, I'm gonna have to unload on this Ravens team, which I do not want to do. So I'm hoping the pros come in and bet this down. This should be closer to 4.5. I'll take the points. I'll take the 5.5.
Really good teams the past 20 years listed as underdogs late in the season have struggled. Teams with a 70 plus win percentage in December or later who are listed as dogs, 125 game sample size, 40% against the spread. Two teams
I'll
fit
take
that
a 2 out of
criteria.
5 chance of hitting it.
Dallas, Baltimore.
And I like
You're
both.
you're you're unloading at the 5.5. I'm hoping that the wise guys feel the way you do, and they continue to come in on and they come in on the Ravens at 5.5, so I can get the 49ers at maybe five.
I've done nothing though. I'm just waiting. I'm hoping what you say is true, which is like the public should like the 49ers here. They've been the best team all season. They should be the Super Bowl favorites. I mean, I've had them power rated up as my number one team now for I don't even know, 3, 4 weeks. Like they've been incredible. And this is what we talked about. This is every teaser on that Monday slate on Christmas is going to be tied to this team. Like, so, you know, I'm hoping the pros wait and this gets up to 6. Like this, to me, this will just keep going up just because the public will keep hammering this one. So, yeah, Chad, I don't think you're going to get what you want, which is this going down to 4, 3.5. I can only really see this being bumped up by game time just because the public's going to come in heavy on this. I mean, the 49ers are the most talked about, most beloved team right now in football.
Exact decision.